Hi, I'm Kristen Oaks-White. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week. Avery Davidson will join us in just a bit. Flooding from the Red River in May caused more than $7 million in damage to Louisiana agriculture. Now, farmers are beginning to see the damage caused by the drought that followed, with some areas of the state not seeing significant rain since the 4th of July. The USDA has already declared disasters for areas in northwestern Louisiana for both flooding and drought. TWILA'S Avery Davidson takes us to the Arklatex to show us what it looks like when disaster strikes twice.
Clouds of dust trail Sonny Kirby's combine, a sign of just how it's been in the area known as the Arklatex at the Louisiana-Arkansas border north of Shreveport. With it so dry right now, it may be hard to believe that this video is from the same field. Sonny's son and farming partner Ryan Kirby shot this video when backwater from the Red River covered more than 100 acres.
I've never seen any spring like we had. We had the Red River crested at the highest level it's been since 1945.
In these aerial photographs, you can see why Ryan Kirby says the 2015 growing season has been challenging.
I lost 100 acres, a little over 100 acres from the Red River flood, backwater. So we got part of that field was planted in May and part of it was planted in July, replanted in July. So we're actually harvesting right now the part of the field that was planted in May, and I'm still irrigating the other part of the field that was planted in July.
This is the line in Ryan Kirby's field which tells the whole story. On this side, green soybeans planted in July, the areas which flooded back in May. On this side, harvested areas which survived the flood, but then got hit by drought, dried, cracked dirt right here. Ryan Kirby says that in these areas he's already harvested, he's only seeing about 5 to 10 bushels per acre.
Beans are about the size of a BB.
In the cab of the combine, Sonny Kirby sees that the yields are well below normal, but still praises the efforts of his son Ryan and these plants.
Yeah, they got to give it to these beans. They tried to make a crop. I mean, they grew off well. They set lots of pods. They just ran out of moisture and they died.
Oddly enough, Kirby is hoping the rain stays away right now while he's trying to harvest his 1,200 acres of soybeans and 650 acres of cotton.
That would have been the icing on the cake. If we had a wet fall, that would have been the icing on the cake to make this year just absolutely catastrophe.
It may not be a catastrophe, but it will be a significant loss in the millions for Louisiana agriculture, according to Commissioner of Ag and Forestry, Dr. Mike Strain.
We are expecting probably $30 to $50 million in losses, but we won't know until after the harvest when we compare the yields of this year to previous yields.
Cutting 5 to 10 bushels per acre does not pay for the diesel to harvest beans, especially when soybeans are trading for less than $9 a bushel. However, that still may not be enough to trigger crop insurance for the Kirbys. The disaster declaration does open the door for the Kirbys and their neighbors to get low-interest loans from the Farm Service Agency. You can find out how to get in touch with your local FSA office on our website at twilatv.org. And Kristen, it really was something to see where the ground was all broken up, where you could see the flooding had ended and the drought had really done a number. I'm really curious what kind of bushels they're going to get from those replanted beans because they haven't had the time to really mature, nor have they had the rain.
It's strange that, I don't know if you remember, 4 years ago we were facing the same thing, a drought and a flood all at the same time. So farmers are having a tough go of it.
Quite a
Avery
challenge.
Davidson, thanks.